welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and this is Christina's Crafts. I really hope you stick around and check out what I'm making today. All right, well, come along with me today as I make some Christmas gifts. So back a while back, my husband used some scrap wood and he made me some book stacks with it. I decided that I wasn't going to use them as book stacks, so I'm going to make Christmas gifts for some people with this wood. So I'm trying to find the best sides that I can use. This one might look a little goofy, but this one looks good. This one I'm going to have to put paper on because there's a knot that goes all the way through this one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my antique wax and I am going to do just all the sides of this. So I'm going to go all these sides and darken up that wood on all three of my pieces. Okay, I have all the sides done with my Waverly antique wax, and now I am going to, this one's actually going to stay, but these two I am going to paint white on the front and the back. Just one coat I think should be fine. Okay, while these two are drying right here, I'm going to work on this one. I have this Christmas paper that I got, and you can use any Christmas paper from anywhere, but I'm going to use these two, and I'm going to put them on my block here. Now, this has a round edge because my husband made it for a book stack, so I'm going to try my best to get it tacked down on the sides here. So, because if otherwise you're going to see the edge. So I'm going to try to move it over so that it kind of bends down just a little bit. I don't know how hard it's going to be to get it to attach on with Mod Podge, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to get my matte Mod Podge out and put it on my block. Just cover the whole thing all the way to the edges. All right, I'm going to grab my paper and try to put it on there as even as possible. And then, whoop, try not to move it. And then plaster it down. Probably going to have to hold these edges for a while to get them to go down. And then I'm going to probably take my X-Acto knife and cut it. And then I'm going to put this one on the opposite side. Okay, I have it all on there. The edge is pretty good. It looks like it's staying. So I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife and cut it out. There, that looks pretty nice. All right, and then I'm going to put the music notes on the other side. All cut out. I think it looks pretty good. And then I am going to actually put a coat of Mod Podge over the outside of it. So this is going to probably take a little bit to dry, but I think it's going to look nice with the coat on there. So just covering it up. I'm probably going to take my heat gun and dry it a little bit. Don't want to spend too much time putting the Mod Podge on because the paper might get yucky or start ripping. So trying to do like nice swoops. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dry that, and then I'm going to do the same thing to my music note side. Okay, this is all done. It looks really nice. It just turned out okay. I'm going to try to see if I can decorate it somehow yet, though. It's just going to be a cute little, you know, like shelf sitter, basically. So, anyways, I am going to, I got some napkins from Dollar Tree. I'm going to try to take them apart. This is always the hardest part. And I'm going to Mod Podge my napkins onto my blocks. And I'm going to make them double-sided. I bought two different napkins, so one image is going to go on each side. I am going to cut my napkin because I'm hoping I'm going to use this other one. We'll see how much room I have. Or if I even cut it straight. That might be the problem. Oh, yep. See, I already screwed up. So maybe I will have to use another napkin. We'll see. Okay, I am going to put a coat of Mod Podge on my board here. Going all the way to the edges. Yeah, the round edge kind of makes it difficult. But this is, I think, it's a nice gift, and it's just using scrap wood that my husband had laying around. So it's a nice, economical gift for Christmas. All right, I am going to dry that Mod Podge, and then I'm going to use the iron-on method. I have my napkin where I want it, and I'm going to grab my Teflon paper, trying not to move it, and grab my iron, which is stuck right now, and reactivate the Mod Podge, and put my napkin down. I'm just going to look real quick to see how it looks. It looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to put that back over and then go down on the sides here to get that rounded part down. We'll see how it looks. Not exactly perfectly straight, but it doesn't look horrible. That rounded edge really caused me a problem. But I'm going to go ahead and make sure it is on there good, and then I'm going to put Santa on the other side, and then I'm going to do this one the same way. Okay, I have my napkins all Mod Podged on there. Now I'm just going to take my sandpaper and just go around and take the extra napkin off. Just like that. I'm going to do that on both of these. Okay, I have all the edges sanded. The rounded part doesn't look the best, but I just kind of roughed it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, just for like cleaning purposes, is I'm going to take my matte Mod Podge and I'm going to put a coat of that over my napkin. But have to be very careful, because if you swipe it too many times, it's going to look horrible. So I'm just going real slow. It's okay if it gets wrinkled. I'm kind of going for a more vintage look anyways, so I'm going to put that on there and then I'm going to dry it. I have them all done. There is some wrinkles. Some of them didn't turn out the best. This one I put way too much Mod Podge, but I think it still looks cute. So now I don't like the way these edges are. So I actually got some of this burlap ribbon, and I am going to put the burlap ribbon on the sides here to cover up those edges. I'm just not quite a fan of them. So I'm going to take some Mod Podge on the sides here. And then I don't know how this is going to work, but I want to try to secure it with a little bit of hot glue also. Try to get it straight, that's the problem. I want the Mod Podge to hold it, but Mod Podge takes a while to dry, so I'm trying to put the hot glue on the edges. All right, and then get these edges down. All right, I'm gonna let that sit and dry like that, and I'm gonna do the other two. Okay, so I'm just gonna dress these up a little bit. I have these pine branches that I got off of Amazon, And looks like I need a wire cutter. There it is. I'm gonna cut these off and attach them to the tops of my books here. So I'm just gonna use some hot glue and attach them right to the top. And burn my fingers just a little bit. And then I have some of these berries, a little bit bigger than what I wanted, but I think I'm going to attach them onto here somehow. I think I want 3 of them, because if I put the 2 on there, that's probably not going to look very good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and attach my berries onto them. Okay, so my camera battery died right when I was filming that, so just to recap here, I am going to be gluing some berries at the end here. Try to find where the stem was. Yeah, see, that does not look quite right like that, so we're just going to put another berry on top there. I wish I had some smaller berries. These are kind of big, but I think it'll look pretty good. And just give it a little extra touch. So it's just not a plain block of wood with napkin or paper Mod Podge down there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other 2. All right, well, that's it. They are all finished. I think they turned out pretty neat. For just little shelf sitters to just sit out for Christmas. Yeah, I think they turned out cool. I was contemplating on putting another piece on the other side, but I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But yeah, I think they're pretty cute. Nice little gift for some people. So that's it. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed, I would like it if you subscribe. And that's it. Take care. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.